Import.com. Do you like my filter? Facebook are making some big changes at the moment, and they've got some cool filters. Look at that. There's an avocado there. And I think it's, yep. To quickly hop on and share with you guys what happened to me this morning on Facebook Messenger. And I'm sure if it's happening to me, then it's going to be happening to other people. So I wanted to share the story with you because if this is what you're doing, then you're actually going to be repelling people rather than attracting people to you. Right, okay, so I'm out, I've walked the dogs, I've come home, I've listened to my Jim Rohn, and I'm sitting there and I thought I'd just take care of a few friend requests, right? So tip number one, don't let your friend requests build up because you are not going to be bothered to have a conversation with them if you've got 30 or 40 to get through. So don't let them build up. Hop onto your friend requests straight away and reach out to them. You know, if they haven't sent you a message, then reach out to them, okay? So this morning I had about 5, and so what I do is I went into the profile and I straight away just deleted most of them, to be honest, and then I found this other guy who'd sent me a friend request, and first thing I do is I go into their profile before I accept their friend request, and sometimes if I'm not sure, I'll actually send them a message before I accept their friend request. Hey guys, thanks for joining me. And so I went into and I saw his profile. I saw that he had positive stuff. I saw that he was on the hustle, you know, he's building his business. And so I thought, right, cool, you know, and I went into Messenger, and they've got this new feature in Messenger at the moment where so I send him this wave, you know, and then I was going to send another message after that. Straight away, he sends me a voice message and says, oh, wow, how did you do that? So I'm like, hey, that's cool, because if you can, there's another tip, if you can send a voice message, you're far and wide ahead of the rest of the pack, okay? So don't be scared. You can hit that microphone button and you send a voice message. And that is a great way for them to hear your voice and build more rapport. If they see a voice message there, they're more likely to even answer you. Okay, so he goes, oh, wow, how'd you do that? So I thought, great, you know, I'll just continue this conversation. And so I made a comment about Bitcoin because on his profile, he had made some comments about Bitcoin. So when you make a comment about something that's on their profile, then you have clearly told them that you've gone in and had a look and taken some actual interest in what they're posting on their timeline. So I'm like, oh, you know, I see you're, you know, making some inquiries about Bitcoin. Are you getting into it? Is that something you're going to do? And he's like, no, I'm in network marketing and I was asking for a friend, rah. And he says, oh, you know, are you getting into it? I said, no, but I see it out there. I see a lot of people that are into it. You know, I'm very focused on what I'm doing at the moment, and it's great results. And Bitcoin is like a shiny object syndrome for me at the moment. So I don't know. Do you guys know about Bitcoin? Anyway, so another shiny object syndrome for me at the moment is Instagram. You know, like we're always looking around, we see all the stuff, but we have to stay on the path and focus on the one thing. So I tell him this, and he goes, no, I'm in a network marketing company. You may not have heard of it. And I said, well, I probably have. You know, I'm talking to a lot of people, and I know most of the network marketing companies out there, particularly the well-known ones. And he goes, are you in a network marketing? I said, yes, I am. I'm a network marketing company, but I'm just using the product at the moment because it makes me feel so amazing. I'm doing affiliate marketing. And that is what I'm really focused on. And that is what's getting me the results. Okay, so all of a sudden, bam, I get a link sent through straight away. And as soon as he sent that link, I thought to myself, he's not listening. He's not listening to a word I've said. I said I'm happy. I said I've got results. And he's gone and sent me a link. So straight away, I'm like, don't really, you know, I'm I don't really want to hear, I don't want to hear about his network marketing company because I've just told him that I'm happy doing what I'm doing. Okay, so then I'm like, he's not listening, okay? And another tip there is you have to be interested, not interesting, because at the end of the day, nobody really cares, until you get to know them, nobody cares. Everybody's got their own thing going on. Everybody is a person behind the cell phone that has got a life and kids and family and struggles and things that they're trying to make happen. So you really have to build the relationship and have a chat before you go ahead and throw a link out there, Someone to marry you on the first date. You're like, whoa, hang on a minute. You don't even know. So he's like, oh, and then bam, 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 bam. More message after message after message, basically. And it was just like, we're doing 98% of our business on Facebook. Well, I don't do 98% of my business on Facebook. And he didn't ask me that. He didn't ask me what I was doing, what I was interested in. So you've got to make sure that you're asking lots of questions. You've got to find out where they are actually at so that you can build on that relationship, talk a little bit of business, and then see if they're actually interested in what you've got to offer. And ask them if they're open to seeing the link. Are they open to hearing more about it? Don't just hit them with a link. It's like Nadia Melton says, it's like commission breath. You can smell the commission breath. And it's just not cool. And it's just a way to repel people. So actively prospecting out there on Facebook, you've got to learn to not look so desperate. You really, really do. And it's all about building the trust and building the relationship and building your audience. So just a little tip for today. If you would like to, so if you're out there and you're prospecting on Facebook and Messenger, and you're not sure if you're getting the response that you like, feel free to message me. I'm more than happy to have a look at what you're saying to people and just give you some tips and some help in that regard as to whether, what you're actually saying is working. And a big tip that I can give you is to just take the time to go into their profile and have a look at their life. Have a look at what they're doing, make some comments, give them a compliment, ask some questions, look like you actually give a shit. Because, if you just add friend, and then you just go hello in the messenger, I mean, what's it going to do? Who cares? Who cares? People want to know that you care about them, so make some comments about them. And be interested, and don't be lazy. It's just lazy. If you want to build a business on Facebook, you can't be lazy. If you want to prospect and messenger people on Facebook, it's going to take you a long time. Prospecting takes time, conversation takes time. And but it's a free strategy. So if you want to prospect, and you haven't got any money, then you have to be prepared to get good at messaging with people and finding out what their pains are, their struggles, what their desires are. If you have no time and you need to create an audience and market, then drop a 1 below if you want to learn about how you can get your offers and your opportunities in front of people through marketing. So I'm not talking about prospecting now, I'm talking about marketing. So I use a different strategy. I use a paid strategy. I'm not talking about Facebook ads. Facebook ads is getting harder. So if you want to learn a little bit more about marketing, drop a 1 in the comment and I'll fire you off some information about how you can get your opportunity and in front of people who are actually looking for what you want. So I just wanted to take a moment, just spur of the moment. I was inspired by going live because this guy this morning wasted his time, you know, and he wasted my time as well because he wasn't listening. And if you are spending the time to do the prospecting and do the messenger, then you need to make sure that you're spending the time wisely. So make sure you've got your script down. Make sure you're asking the right questions. And if you want some help with that, drop a 2 in the comment. If you want to learn how to market rather than prospect and not spend so much time on Facebook doing that, drop a 1. Drop a 2 if you want me to help you with some scripts. I might even do like a PDF or something. So that's it for now. And I really like this filter. There's all sorts of stuff going on. And if I'm having a bad hair day, I just use this. It's cool. Okay guys, have a good day. 1 in the comments for marketing information, 2 in the comments if you need some help with your prospecting messages and scripts. Thank you so much for joining. Janessa, Marika, Nick, thank you so much. Love you guys and talk to you soon. Bye.